Welcome, everybody. Thank you so much for coming. And let's just start, as we always do, with that wonderful opportunity of sending our deep love and gratitude out to the world. Let's take some slow, deep breaths to get into that peaceful, receptive state. So we breathe in slowly and deeply. We hold our breath. We breathe out. And then we hold our breath. Let's do that for a few more breaths. Now let's listen for our heartbeat. Our heartbeat, which is a pulse of light coming down through the silver cord from our mighty iron presence, anchoring in our heart, giving us life. Let's just see and feel and bless that heartbeat. That heartbeat that anchors into that beautiful threefold flame, which is the anchorage of our mighty I Am presence within our physical bodies. Let's just connect with that beautiful flame as we sit in that expanded golden flame in the center, golden yellow flame of wisdom and illumination, perception and discrimination. We see our bodies in this beautiful, dazzling golden flame. To the right, we can see the pink flame, that glorious, dazzling pink flame of pure divine love. And then we see to the left of us that beautiful, expanded flame, that sapphire blue, bringing into us the feeling of the will, the power, the faith, and the protection from our mighty I Am presence. See and feel and bless this glorious light. Let's take our awareness now up through the top of our head, through the silver cord, to our mighty, beloved I Am presence. Let's see this glorious, all-powerful, all-knowing, all-loving presence smiling down on us. Our wonderful presence of God, I Am. And now we see in the center of our chest a beautiful golden sun forming, dazzling and brilliant like the noonday sun. The beautiful focus of light from our I Am presence. Open our hearts and send love and gratitude to our mighty I Am presence for beating our heart and giving us life. And now we see those rays from our beautiful sun in the center of our chest, dazzling and brilliant, billions and billions of rays, going forth and connecting up with each and every miniature sun in all the cells of our bodies, our four earthly bodies, all those little inner wakas receiving this expanded light. Let's feel the joy, the happiness, and the gratitude of each and every little inner waka of our four earthly bodies. Sense and see and feel that wonderful light saturating our earthly bodies. And now let's just fill our feelings with a feeling of love and gratitude. And let's call to the beloved Ascended Masters, beloved Ascended Master David Lloyd, the great God of gratitude, to fill us, each one and all mankind, with this feeling, that light substance from the Ascended Master realm of gratitude and love. We see our beautiful suns turning a deep shade of pink with a golden radiance. Gratitude and love for all our many, many blessings. Gratitude and love to the great ascended hosts for these marvelous teachings. Gratitude and love for all our loved ones and our friends. Gratitude and love for our homes and our supply. Gratitude and love for all the many, many blessings that we receive daily on our earthly journeys. Gratitude to the great and beloved elemental kingdom, animate and so-called inanimate, the beauty and bounty of nature. God bless, love and thank them, each and every precious one. Gratitude to the beloved angels, and gratitude to all life on our beloved earth. And now we see these rays in this wonderful expanded state, forming a lattice of light, dazzling and brilliant. We see our entire earth folded in this glorious pink and golden light, saturating every part of life on our beloved earth, especially those parts of life that are never loved or thanked, with this wonderful gift, our opportunity of sending love, light, and gratitude to all life. And we just give deep, deep thanks for this. Yeah, thank you to all the life that serves us. Thank you. So Gayleen is back with us, having had an operation, bless her heart. So Gayleen, would you like to read the opening invocation? Are you there, Gayleen? It seems like it's not happening.
Sorry, Anthea, my screen is flashing off and on. I don't know if it's a bad internet signal, but I won't be able to read it because it keeps coming and going.
Okay, beloved. All right, bless. No problem at all. I'm going to ask, I just see here who might like to read. Jenny Kling, how's your screen, beloved?
It's as steady as a rock.
Okay, like you. Very good. Thank you.
Right, opening invocation. Beloved presence of God I am, it is thy life and intelligence that enables me to read and comprehend and absorb that which is required of me. For life I am so grateful. Beloved Master Kuthumi, I ask for your feeling and your capacity to use this instruction for God's glory and mankind's comfort. We thank you. And now, great I am presence, take me within thyself. There instruct me and cause me to retain the full memory of these inner instructions. Thank you. From beloved Saint Germain.
Lovely. Bless you, beloved Jen. All right, so this week we've got Gary read for us. Thank you, Gary, from the Great Divine Director. Just always, as we know, pearls of wisdom from that mighty cosmic being. From Discourse 5. And then I just thought it would be do the right use of life, because we're going into these, I think, really we don't want to say they're challenging because we've got these extraordinary tools, but for a lot of people, I know that a lot of people are being challenged at the moment. So we need to just be ready to give as much help as we possibly can, and keep ourselves very steady through it all. And then Roxy Ann's going to read a New Year address, a short one from beloved Holy Aeolus, and a longer one from Archie Hope. Just lovely reading. Thank you, Roxy Ann. And I'm going to read from beloved Lazar. So he is from, he's one of the guardians of the flame under the direction of Kenish Ahan, and who is hierarch of the Temple of the Sun near Merida, the Yucatan. So it's going to be lovely. In fact, Donna and I went to that place together. So it was so amazing. Yeah, so just lovely readings. So we're now going to have beloved Gary reading. He's recorded it for us. So thank you, Gary.
Good day, everyone. The Great Divine Director. Excerpts from the I Am Discourses, Volume 8, Discourse 5. Beloved children of earth, your pilgrimage is fast drawing to a close, and out of that light from which you came is flowing forth your victory. Can you, with me, comprehend for a few moments the light from which you came, the light which is every moment beating your heart? Out of that great fire breath of God came your individualization. The mighty I Am presence projected your higher mental body, then the ray by which your human form came into being. Contemplate with me this mighty reality, and no longer feel yourself separate from the great light which gives you life. This is your life. That is your intelligence and power. Do not let your attention go astray longer, for in your attention to the presence comes your eternal release. There is naught else to set you free. Once you can hold yourself firm to your presence, acknowledging it, calling it into action, then quickly comes your release and freedom. We, who have attained the victory, know all your requirements, perhaps far better than you could even imagine. When we say to you, we know your victory is certain, can you not accept it and let the quality which we are knowing for you enter in and perform its perfect service for you? It seems to me it is quite practical and quite logical. Beloved Saint Germain has brought to you this transcendent knowledge of the I Am, every word of which is true, vital, living, powerful. It is your freedom. The messengers have pled with you, offering so kindly every angle of explanation, which will enable you to comprehend and understand that it is your application in your attention to the mighty I Am presence, which compels your freedom. Notice, it compels your freedom. It is not a matter of can it be accomplished, but does it compel it at your call. Now, will you not accept this in its fullness? With great firmness, set about your application, knowing it cannot fail. Then it only means a sufficient amount of your application to produce results you require. Do not waver in your application. Go on and on and on until results are there. I tell you that you cannot fail. All the ascended ones tell you the same thing because of their own achievement. If you let your feeling world resist, then you but delay your freedom. But if you will call your presence to give you now the full feeling of its victory, your victory, then do you not see how quickly you will enter into the fullness of its power? Joyous, wonderful is the privilege within your grasp. Call often on the law of forgiveness for all mistakes, and then say, Beloved mighty I Am presence, through your mighty violet consuming flame, wipe out all memory, all appearance of mistakes which have found action in my world. See how soon changes will take place, and in the place of that which has been disturbing and terrifying will come peace and rest, which passeth understanding. Then out of the presence will pour everything you require. It is a law of your being. It cannot fail. You are the decreer of your world. Decree its perfection. Turn your attention where perfection is, and perfection must flow back in response to fill your world. It is powerful. It is certain. It cannot fail, and I join Saint Germain in his invitation. Come, O beloved ones, enter through those gates of freedom, and into the world of your mighty I Am presence, and have its use and all it holds for you.
Marvelous. Bless you, beloved Gary. And they're just so encouraging. I just think we can never be reminded enough. And as Lady Nada has told us, we've read the words 50 times, we read them 50 times again. It's just so marvelous from the great divine director. And now we're going to listen to this. Proper Use of Life's Energy by the beloved Mahachohan. You have heard and read of the cosmic source of all life, and have contemplated that source as your I Am presence. You have felt that source surging through you as the breath of life. The Holy Spirit of God is the animating principle of life, and as representative of the Holy Spirit of this earth, I stand as the cosmic dispenser of every atom of electronic energy which fills this universe in cosmic rhythmic waves. There can be no interference with this rhythmic pulsation, for all that lives depends upon the careful and steady release of this life energy through my own body. Man cannot comprehend the tons of cosmic energy which are released into this universe hourly and freely dispensed through the life streams of mankind. This energy is the life of God. It is my joy and responsibility to draw that life and send it forth in rhythmic pulsation through mankind, the nature kingdom, and the planet itself. My concern is to teach man the proper use of this life in thought, word, and deed, that he may unfold according to his divine plan, as he must render an accounting for his use of life. So I am responsible to the Father of all of the energy that is used on this planet, and I must return it one day in the same purity which the Father gave it to me. You can realize, therefore, how eager and desirous I am to have these Chelas in physical embodiment become conscious co-workers with me in the cosmic powerhouse of the universe. My service is manifold and unlimited, and my gifts without number and without price. I can offer without limit the substance and energy for those who will be constant, ceaseless, peaceful, radiant physical expressions of my life and love. As you attend to your mundane affairs, by your every loving thought and kindly word or deed, you render my service amongst men. When you speak in the name of the Holy Spirit which is within my heart, the life energy of the Father rushes forth to fulfill the God command which you are issuing for the benefaction of the race or any part of life. Drawing light into the four lower bodies. Today we will study the mechanics that govern the inner bodies. Upon contemplation, you will realize that the disintegration of the four lower bodies begins to take place from the first uncontrolled thought and feeling that is allowed to break the natural harmony of the vehicles that are provided the incoming life stream. Thus you will see that harmony is a prerequisite to drawing light. There is only one way for man to manifest that state which was enjoyed in the early golden ages, and that is to consciously draw the light into his four lower bodies, and that light will act similar to an electric charger as it flows into each electron, causing it to spin more rapidly in its orbit and gradually accelerating the vibratory rate of the lower garments. If sustained by conscious effort, this will bring the life stream to a state wherein discord and imperfection will no longer register. The purpose of drawing light consciously into one's body is to increase the vibratory action of the electrons by an added charge of power. As each electron spins around the central core of the atom to which it belongs, its increased vibratory action charges the contours of the body and the processes of your thinking and feeling. When this acceleration has taken place to a certain intensity, the slower vibrations of discord, dis-ease, and disintegration can no more attach themselves to the set of vehicles attaining the state of acceleration than a turtle could mounting a speeding car. Before man comes to the place where he may join the gods, he must master the vibrations of his bodies to a point where they do not create dissonance in their own or another's world. If you think before you speak and act before you feel, it will enable the elements of your bodies to return to their original beauty, harmony, and peace. Because as soon as the pressure of discord is consciously controlled, the life stream's natural state begins to establish itself, as the Holy Christ Self returns the electrons to their natural orbits of majesty and harmony. Transmuting impure substance by the beloved Saint Germain. One of the services of the seventh ray, the violet ray, is to help to sublimate and transmute the impure substance drawn into the force fields around the electrons in the emotional, mental, etheric, and physical bodies. Thus the individual redeems consciously all the energy he has drawn through the ages and used for experimentation. As in a carpenter's workshop, there are many shavings, much sawdust, and other residue which result from his endeavors to produce a form of beauty. So there is in the aura and the world at large much residue which results from experimentation with the tools of creation, feeling, thoughts, spoken words, and actions. The good carpenter not only produces a beautiful piece of furniture, but cleans up his workshop as well. The good honest Chela, in the process of ascending into his God estate, has the use of the violet fire to clean up the residue of his experimentations with life, while consciously developing his own divine nature. This is balance, spiritual integrity, and mercy to the rest of the universe. Too long have the nature kingdom and the ascended host continued to transmute the residue for mankind. Now he has the way and means of making this personal transmutation of the energies for which he is accountable. At the same time, he thus qualifies to become an ascended being himself. Lovely music. I didn't want to cut it off. All right. So now I want to say priceless words from these great ascended masters. How blessed are we to have this knowledge. And now beloved Roxanne is going to read for us. Thank you, beloved Roxanne. Let me just quickly change this now. Thanks, beloved.
Yes. Hello, everyone. New Year's Address, the Ascension of the Four Elements, beloved Holy Aeolus. The body of man is made up of water, air, and earth, and is animated by spiritual fire, which is the transmuting element that eventually absorbs the other three elements into itself. When the earth, the water, and the air have become completely permeated by the fire of spirit, they become etheric substance, and at the moment of the ascension, the fire of God returns to the Father with the transmuted elements of the earth within itself. Thus, the ascension is the ascending of the fiery flame, which has animated the physical body from the beginning of time. At the so-called death, the flame ascends, but without absorbing the purified substance of the earth body, and therefore remains but one element. At the time of the ascension, the flame becomes the four elements, and in that ascension you have the four-square activity of the fourth dimension, and there is no return of the flame to the earth because its journey is completed. If the Chela will visualize this fire in the breath, drawing all his earth substance into itself and thus prepare for its last journey home, he will be able to hasten the process of purification preceding the ascension. New Year's address, beloved Archaea Hope. What a glorious feeling it is for a cosmic being to come into such a beautiful aura of adoration to God and of love divine. I hope I may convey to you through my feelings what it means to me to have this magnificent feeling meeting me as I come into your presence. Truly does hope spring eternal, and on this New Year's Day I say to you, I shall enfold you constantly all through the 12-month period with the flame of hope. Hope that you will fulfill your divine edict, which came forth from the Father, Mother, God, that you shall be each one the Christ in action ere many days have flown by. Lovely ones, you have a tremendous opportunity this year, and I wish you to know before I proceed any further that all the beings assembled at the Rocky Mountain Retreat, and that includes mighty cosmic beings from other stars, are turning their attention to you in this sanctuary, filling your beings with their love and all the virtues. And coming in here from the hearts of the angelic host is the flame of gratitude for your closeness to them. And as we go forward in this year, you will find these beings, myself included, very close to you and willing to give you and all life of the virtues which we represent. Now you will remember in days gone by, there were mighty fans from the ceilings, sending forth cooling breezes. And I wish you to visualize all the virtues of the 7 rays, blazing, blazing, blazing in here like a great kaleidoscope of color, giving to each of you the virtues you require the most, and amplifying those on which you have a momentum. Accept this gift. Feel those rays interpenetrate every cell, every atom, every electron of your 4 lower vehicles. Feel your garments rejoice for the assistance which is being given them. Oh, lovely ones, this is going to be a glorious year for you, and I wish you now to visualize your open book of life. See that pure white page waiting for you to inscribe thereon with your energies, whatever you desire. You know when one sends a letter to a friend and it has left your hands and gone through the mail or by the messenger, those words or whatever is contained therein cannot be erased. They are a living token of what you wish to convey. Let us hope that the words that come forth from your beings and from your feeling worlds will inscribe upon your book of life beautiful, beautiful words. And remember always that should you utter a word of a feeling that is less than the Christ perfection, you have the violet transmuting flame to erase it. Let us hope that the violet transmuting flame, active all this year in your auras, will just be a benediction upon your life stream, and that you will not have to erase anything which goes forth from your consciousness. I do decree in love, in hope that you will accept the simple lessons which I am giving to you, so that you will quickly join the army of the Christ consciousness and dwell with us in heaven's realms through your consciousness, while yet wearing a purified physical garment. Now you are setting forth on your journey up the river of life, going towards your source, and may your craft flow swiftly on the wings of God illumination and love divine, and find safe harbor in the Christ within. Oh, blessed ones, how grateful we are for the accomplishments and the mighty effort which the Chulas have made during this past year, and for many people upon the planet Earth who are turning Godward. And may the cosmic dove of peace enter the consciousness of all rulers upon this earth, heads of government, so that God illumination can come forth quickly. And remember that you are the ruler of your own life stream. May the divine directing intelligence, your holy Christ self, take command now. I so decree it in the name of the cosmic source of all life. I am. It was a beautiful ceremony last evening when the first moment of the new year dawned. to see the magnificent sponsors of this year, our Lord and King Saint Germain, Lord Seythru, the God and Goddess Meru, all bending the knee before the Lord of the world to receive his benediction, his blessing of love divine, for the mighty service which they shall render to this dear planet and all her evolutions. Each being was attired in magnificent, pure white garments, and as they received the blessing of the holy Gautama, the angelic attendants placed about their shoulders a mantle or cape of living light of the ray that each one represents. And after they stood and bowed the head, each one to Lord Gautama and to the mighty silent watcher Immaculata, for the privilege of being sponsors of the year, they returned to the throne chairs for the lowering of the thought form. Now I wish you to visualize coming from the heart of Immaculata, the beautiful thought form, a glorious Maltese cross of violet fire, whose heart center shows the earth, enfolded in that beautiful, purifying, transmuting power of the violet fire. And then around the Maltese cross, see an aura of golden light of God illumination, and then giving forth the crystalline substance of the purity of God. And as that thought form came into the heart of the beloved Gautama, you could see his form recede, and there was nothing except that pulsating thought form, which he externalized for all the assembled host to add their blessing, sending it out to all upon the planet Earth. And then with a mighty crescendo of light, love, and music, the thought form rose into the atmosphere above the Tetons, where beloved Immaculata, our glorious planetary silent watcher, does make her home. Then I had the singular privilege and honor to raise to that thought form and cradle it to my bosom, sending a heartfelt prayer to the Almighty that I would fulfill my responsibility to my greatest potential of the cosmic flame of hope with which the Father, Mother, God has blessed me. Our dear children of the Father, Mother, God, I hope that you will know that I am ever by your side. I dwell within your hearts, and as you have the privilege of knowing that the Christ abides within you, it is your responsibility to send the flame of hope to all life upon this planet. For no individual, and no matter what consciousness they are presently abiding, does not have hope living within them. And it is up to you, the Chelas, to call the violet transmuting flame and the flame of God illumination into each of them, and then and there, and at all times, I shall unfold that life stream and life streams in the flame of hope. And I want you to know we have a great, great feeling, all of us in the spiritual hierarchy, that this year you shall attain the goal of God illumination and be the Christ in action. And as I give you the benediction of the Father, Mother, God, I ask you to carry the banner of Saint Germain, hold it high, and go forward in the light, blessing the planet Earth and all her life hereon with the blessing, the virtues, and the gifts of your own life stream. In closing, I say, I give you my love, the love of the spiritual hierarchy, and I say to you, each one, love thou one another, love thy neighbor, and that is all life, as thou lovest thyself. Thank you. Before leaving your home, or any place for that matter, I want you to command that all obstacles be removed before you arrive at your destination. Through the love of your own I Am presence, you must command that you become a pillar of violet fire, dissolving all imperfection wherever you may move, transmuting all less than God's perfection, and then return this perfection to its origin. No longer may anyone attempt to return any imperfection to its origin, whoever and whatever it may be. You have now arrived at the point where there is only one law acting, and that is love.
Oh, wonderful, beloved Roxanne. Thank you so much. So beautifully read and just some priceless information there. And there it is. So that's always a wonderful thing that we can always do, is call for that violet flame to go before us wherever we go, and those beloved angels of the violet fire. And now we've got the gem. I know we're going to read the gem first. All right, so this is from the Ascended Masters Write the Book of Life, and I just thought it was really interesting. And the beloved Mahachahan says, as you have been told, each one's presence dwells in a sphere of activity determined by the amount of light that it draws forth and dispenses. The demand is the motivating power behind the supply. So if the four outer vehicles, representing the outer consciousness, the four earthly bodies, have so engaged themselves through the centuries that through prayer, good works, and invocation, they have demanded the release of life from the presence to sustain their endeavors, then this light has grown in intensity by reason of the demand of the outer self. When the outer self has completely absorbed and put into practice all the perfection in which the I Am Presence functions, the cosmic law rushes that I Am Presence to a higher sphere, preparatory to the new demands made by the outer self. You can see then that the I Am Presence advances according to the inner prayerful devotions made upon it by the human self, and that this glorious, patient, ever-listening one is most eager for the cooperation of the outer self. And so that was new to me. I didn't actually know that. So it was just so wonderful to think that all our decrees and all our really determined service, is really puts the I Am Presence in a higher sphere of service too. And I know that it relies on us to make the course down here, but it's really I found that really, really interesting. Thank the beloved Mahachahan. All right, so now we're going to say our decree together for all our brothers and sisters, those ones that have left their physical bodies or the ones that are caught in the psychic and astral realms. And we say together, beloved presence of God, I am in me, and beloved immortal threefold flame of eternal truth within my heart, and beloved Saint Germain. While my body sleeps this night, let all the constructive energy of my entire life stream, including that in my causal body, be used to render whatever service is needed in the violet flame temples established in the psychic and astral realms to draw the full gathered cosmic momentum of the violet purifying flame of divine love and compassion through every discarnate life stream there. Let all the souls who dwell in those realms be drawn into those purifying temples of mercy and compassion, and there have the accumulated destructively qualified energies of their life streams purified and transmuted, so that when they are summoned for re-embodiment by the lords of karma, they bring into incarnation only a heritage of perfection and carry in their life streams no miscreations that would add to their own or the world's distress. We accept this done now with full cosmic power, and so be it, beloved I am. And we thank you. Thank you, thank you. I hope my voice came through okay. I had a little message to say that my internet's a little bit unstable, but I'm sure it'll be all right now. Anyway, we're going to listen to this. This is lovely. It's about a very clever cat, Leonard, so I hope you enjoy this.
Let's do it. He's just super smart. He can shoot a soccer ball. Goal! Recently, he took a pool.
Can you turn on the light? Good job.
I'm Michelle, and this is Leonard's story for GeoBeats. Leonard came to me kind of in an unusual way. My husband and I had always been dog people.
Do you find it?
My kids are grown, and one of them wanted a cat. So when she moved out, she just kept going by this shelter and seeing him there week after week, and nobody was adopting him.
Where's your ball? Close the cabinet.
She felt like she really needed to give him a home. So she adopted him. Cool. And within 6 months, she had to move out of the place that she was staying in and needed me to watch Leonard temporarily until she found a place that would take cats.
Come on.
I really refused at first. I'm like, you know, I'm allergic. I can't. And she's like, Mom, please, you have to take them.
Close it.
I had cold-like symptoms for a while until we just adjusted. I went online and found a wipe. You just wipe them down once a day, and then we got used to it.
Right there, kitten. Come on, you can do it.
And I realized he's a super smart cat.
Woo! Where's the mouse? Good job.
I'm like, okay, this cat's got a lot of dog-like qualities. That was super shocking to me.
Where's the mouse? Yes.
Good job.
Somebody challenged me to teach him to roll over like a dog, and he can roll over.
Roll over. Good boy.
A friend gave me a little pool table. When I showed him that he needed to hit the white ball, he could make some decent shots by hitting the white ball to hit the other ones.
Sweet.
My bond with Leonard, it's so wonderful.
Jump. Good boy.
I think my husband would say the same thing. He does have an attitude, and he wants things on his terms. He wants attention, but he runs from you. But when he wants to be cuddly, then he comes to you and he'll put his head down and want to touch his forehead to your forehead, or let you kiss him on the nose, or let you pet him. He meows loudly in the morning, which is usually between 4:30 and 5 in the morning. He likes his breakfast and his dinner on time. He also has a silent meow when he's trying to be extra pitiful, when he really wants something. He's got a lot of treat puzzles that keep him busy. He just wants me to tell him he's a good boy, and he did a good job.
Wow, that was good.
He's super playful.
Oh my gosh, Leonard.
We left the little mini pool table in the middle of the room. I think people were surprised to see how interested he was and how much he seemed to care about the ball going in.
Wow, smooth.
And how he would look back at me for approval when it did go in the hole. Like, look what I did.
No, not that one. Which one turns the TV off?
He just became such an important part of our lives that when my daughter found a place to live, she's like, I realize there's no way I'm going to take him back from you. He's your cat now.
Let's see. Good job. You're so smart.
My parents come over once a week for dinner and game night. And my parents are two of his favorite people.
Which one?
All of our decks of cards that we play with have his picture on them, and he likes to sit in the middle of the game. He's walking his way carefully, never really knocking anything over, moving anything, but just really wants to be the center of attention all the time.
Do you need to go outside?
If we're outside in the backyard, he wants to be out with us. We made this little contraption. It's a plastic straw that's attached to a cat harness so that he can come out in the backyard with us and not walk through the fence.
Leonard, let's dance.
It doesn't matter how hard our day is at work, how we're feeling, or what's bringing you down. You always know you just have this little bit of sunshine at home waiting for you to take all of your worries away. We're so thankful that we had the opportunity to become cat people.
Good job. Oh no.
Super clever, Leonard. Oh, Charles, I'm telling you, that really brought a smile to our face. Clever, Kitty, and just love to be praised. So now we're going to say our decree for our beloved animals, insects, and all the reptiles too. Bless them all revolving on the beloved earth. So we say together, beloved, I am presence of all mankind. Charge your mighty light of mercy and compassion to flow through us all and bring comfort to the animal kingdom. May each human being remember and accept their responsibility as guardians and protectors of this planet's pure and innocent life until all is set free and their divine plans fulfilled. We so decree it, and so be it. In God's most holy name, I am. We accept it done, and we thank you. Thank you, thank you. And I'm going to read Beloved Lazar. Right, so as we said earlier, he is one of the guardians of the flame under the direction of beloved Kanish Ahan. And he says, I am Lazar. I'm just going to make it a little bit smaller so that it doesn't wobble. I am Lazar, come from the heart of the mountains near Merida and Yucatan, the temple of Uxmal, wherein is focused the most intense radiation of God Helios and his lady Vesta on this planet Earth. So that's really interesting. It's the most intensive action of beloved Helios and Vesta. He says, I am one of the guardians of the flame under the direction of our hierarch, revered be his name, Kanish Ahan. He, the mighty one, has bid me come and welcome you to our retreat. It is you, conscious anchorages of the light on this plane, with whom we wish and must become in rapport quickly. You, of course, are children of light and do have an affinity with the brotherhood of Uxmal, and are you not light bearers from the heart of light eternal? Come to this earth to expand that light, and in so doing, raise the vibratory action of this orb. You have a part in consciously forwarding the evolution of a planet and its people in a tremendous privilege. It is a tremendous, tremendous privilege. Few realize how great. It is our desire that through your conscious cooperation with the directives and radiation which will flow forth to you from our focus, you will without further delay become cognizant of what serving the light really means. Affirm over and over until you experience the feeling of the statement, I am light, I am light, I am light, all light I am. Although conditions at times outwardly cloud the radiance of the sun, behind that creation is blazing light. This simile is given you regarding your own personal life streams. Think it through. When you come to us at the Temple of the Sun, your sponsor will escort you to the entrance of the inner chambers of the temple, and according to the light which you are able to expand in the outer corridor, will you be assigned to a specific location in the inner chambers. Those of you whose light meets the requirements for safe convoy into the greater light will be presented with a cape of golden light substance, which will protect and assist you to expand that which you have consciously drawn forth in service to the supreme source of all life, the mighty I am. It is up to you, each one who passes this test, to decide from the directives of your own God self why we should give this mantle to you. You have all reached the point in your evolution where you should be able to discern the reason for certain action in the spiritual brotherhood, of the spiritual brotherhood. Ponder this in meditation and act accordingly. We shall be watching and waiting, ready and willing, and required by cosmic law to assist you. So that's interesting, I thought. And there we can go to that mighty temple there and get instruction there. Lovely. All right. So this week I thought we'd actually sing to the Violet Flame, because I think it's just a lovely one. We sang it the other morning in one of our services, and we just need so much of that beloved violet fire at the moment, just to help our planet. So I just thought it would be lovely to sing to the Violet Flame. Oh, Violet Flame, it's beautiful. Such a lovely, lovely song. Bless that violet flame and Saint Germain and all the mighty ones. Now, beloved Antoinette will take over. Thank you so much, beloved Anne.
Thank you, Anthea, and thank you, beloved Violet Fire, always there awaiting our calls. So we begin before we do our decrees, giving our full attention, all love, power, and authority to our beloved I Am Presence, as we make these calls for the purification of our earth and the freedom of all life on her. We say together, Mighty I Am Presence, great host of ascended masters, archangels and Elohim, cosmic beings and great cosmic light, come forth now in all your cosmic power. Withdraw and withhold all power from destructive forces and individuals with destructive intent throughout the world, right now and forever, whether it is conscious or unconscious. Expose, seize, bind, and render helpless all these sinister forces and their activities until the light has removed them completely, and illumine the source so this may never act again, and raise up to positions of power the divinely chosen leaders. Replace all with ascended master consciousness and the divine plan fulfilled. We thank you. Our decree for protection. Beloved, mighty I Am Presence, beloved Archangel Michael, and beloved Commander Conrad, continually intensify your protective pillar of pure light substance and Archangel Michael's armor of light through and around me, charged with your invincible protection, all-powerful and impenetrable. I am invisible. I am invincible. I am invulnerable to anything but thy almighty perfection. I am grateful that we are given whatever added protection is needed, and what we ask for ourselves, we ask for our loved ones, and that which is constructive in all mankind and the world. Thank you. And we just take a moment to see and feel that mighty, impenetrable pillar of light, that blue and crystal pillar surrounding each and every one of us, around our loved ones, our friends and families, around this group, and around every constructive person, place, condition, and thing. Every person across the face of the earth standing up for truth, freedom, and justice for all life on this earth. God bless, direct, perfect, and protect each and every one. We thank you. Now, after that wonderful Violet Fire song, we say our Violet Fire decree. Mighty I Am Presence, beloved Saint Germain, and those that minister to the violet flame, come forth now and blaze your cosmic violet fire and cause a mighty victory for all the world to see. I am the law of forgiveness in cosmic action now. I am the victory of the sacred fire in all its cosmic power. Mighty angels descend with your purple wands of fire and strike them into the center of every place where there has been a history of sinister force activity. Transmute and consume it all, cause, core, record, effect, and memory, and set it all free from that which was never meant to be. Replace it all with ascended master consciousness and the divine plan fulfilled. We thank you. Our decree for the elementals. I am the light of God that never fails, purifying, loving, thanking, and blessing the great directors of the elemental kingdom and every beloved earth, water, air, and fire elemental for your ceaseless service to me and to all mankind. I am the mighty cosmic light, awakening all mankind to the great intelligence of this kingdom. And so be it. Beloved I am, we thank you. In the name of my mighty I am presence, great cosmic beings and great cosmic light, I decree, I am the presence, charging the minds and feelings of everybody in America and the world with Saint Germain's ascended master consciousness and perfection, right now and forever. I am the presence, blessing, illumining, perfecting, and setting all free in service to the light. Beloved cosmic I am presence and great goddess of liberty, direct the cosmic light of liberty as of 1,000 suns into the cause and core of anything attempting to delay the divine plan of the great white brotherhood for the earth's eternal freedom, and release us from all tyranny here and now. And so be it. Beloved I am, we thank you. Our decree for divine justice. I am the most intensified cosmic action of the flame of divine justice, blazing throughout the world right now and forever. I am the law. I am the justice. I am the judge. I am the jury. Knowing that I am all powerful, then I know that only divine justice can be done everywhere, here and now. Beloved Lady Portia, ensure divine justice prevails throughout the world, right now and forever. And so be it, and so it is, and it is done. Beloved I am, we thank you. Before we say this next decree, we call to our own beloved I am presence to just fill us with that full feeling of victory. We say together, I am the victory of the light. I am the victory of the light. I am the victory of the light. I am the cosmic flame of victory, which reigns supreme everywhere, right now and forever. We accept these calls answered as they are made, according to thy will, with full cosmic power, maintained and doubled each instant of each hour until fully manifest. And so be it, and so it is, and it is done. Beloved I am, we thank you. Thank you, thank you. And we end off as we always do by making that call to the secret love star, that focus of divine love, cosmic divine love from the great central sun. This mighty focus of divine love shining in the heavens for this 2,000-year period. That supreme light that cannot be requalified by human thoughts or feelings. So by the power of our I am presence, we say to all human creation, all misqualified thoughts, feelings, and actions, you have no power. Your end has come. And we invoke those pink and golden rays from the secret love star, and we command that they go forth, bathing all life on this earth in that substance from the secret love star, cosmic divine love. That substance that pushes out all imperfection, all limitation, all division or disharmony of any kind, and fills us, every cell, atom, and electron of our 4 earthly bodies, all life on this earth, in those feelings of love and adoration, of peace and harmony, of gratitude and reverence for life, in kindness and tolerance, in grace and goodwill, in feelings of unity, one holy family. Beloved secret love star, make each and every one of us a living sun of pure divine love. Each one a radiating center of pure divine love in our lives, our countries, and in the entire nature kingdom, all life on this earth. And we send our love and gratitude to all the beings of light who maintain and sustain this great focus of love. And we give thanks for our opportunity to add our calls and our light. Thank you, beloved secret love star. And thank you, everybody. Thank you.
Thank you, beloved Ant. Absolutely marvelous. How blessed are we, really, be able to call this light in. So wonderful. Beloved Deirdre, can you read the closing invocation? Do you have a screen, beloved?
Yes, Anthea, I can do that.
Thank you so much.
Beloved I Am Presence and beloved Master Katumi, nourish the seeds planted in my consciousness so that the ideas entrusted to me become manifest flowers of perfect expression in my world and the world of all my fellow men. Beloved Presence of God, I am. Pour the light of thy great glory upon my consciousness and nourish the seeds planted by the Masters. We thank you.
Marvelous. Thank you. Thanks, Deirdre, beloved. So now let's just finish off with just taking a moment of deep gratitude for these marvelous teachings and for our many blessings and for the opportunity to serve the light. Just thank you, thank you, thank you. Great I Am Presence and great Ascended Ones. All the angels, the elementals, deep gratitude. So thanks, everybody. And I'll stop the share now. And then I will turn off the recording, stop the recording.